This is exactly right.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely. Goodbye.
Hey, it's Karen and Georgia here with an important announcement for fans of historic true crime. After 11 incredible seasons, Kate Winkler-Dawson has decided that this will be her final season of her critically acclaimed podcast, Tenfold More Wicked.
If you don't know, Kate's a true crime journalist, author, and she's the co-host of Buried Bones with Paul Holes.
So this will be the 12th and final season of Tenfold More Wicked, and it investigates a series of horrific crimes that took place in Fall River, Massachusetts over the course of centuries.
Kate heads to the area to talk to local experts about these mysteries that started long before Lizzie Borden's infamous murders.
Stay tuned to the end of this episode of My Favorite Murder to hear the trailer for season 12 of Tenfold More Wicked.
And we'd love it if you follow, rate, and review Tenfold More Wicked wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye. And welcome
to My Favorite Murder,
the Minisode.
Yeah.
You know,
stuff. We read you your stuff.
It's email time.
Yeah.
It's email time.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
My cat and a wooden canoe saved my life. Hey, K&G, let's get started. When I was 20, I lived alone in a small one-bedroom apartment. It was a tiny apartment. Basically, you could be in the bedroom and see the entire apartment. I had one of those ones. I loved it so much.
I had one. It was called a studio apartment. The bedroom was the apartment.
I had that too, but the apartment was so old that the closet had been built like in the 1920s, and it was like a walk-in closet, and you could fit a mattress in there.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I did that in San Francisco. My bedroom was actually the broom closet under the stairs.
Right. I love it. I had just moved in, so no one had the keys except me. At the time, I thought it would be a cool idea to keep a 6-foot wooden canoe hung on the wall. I did not canoe and had absolutely no use for it. And it took up about half my apartment. But hey, what a conversation starter, right?
Oh, yeah.
I also had just adopted my cat, Cinco. Every night he would run up and down this canoe, making an incredible amount of noise. I know the problem would have been solved by taking down the canoe, but I just had to be the cool girl at the time with a canoe on her wall and couldn't take it down. So naturally, I learned to just sleep with a cat essentially running up and down the wall each night. I get it. It was like climbing up the canoe. Okay.
You basically put in like a cat jungle gym.
Yeah, like a ladder for a cat to play on.
How does a cat not absolutely climb that as much as possible?
Yeah. One night I had my bedroom door open, and around 2 a.m. I woke to the sound of Cinco doing his regular workout of racing up the canoe. As this was the usual, I went back to sleep. A little while later, I heard it again. As my eyes opened, I saw my living room light turn on. Now remember, absolutely no one had keys to my apartment but me. I laid in bed frozen, realizing a person had turned on the light. Rather than call the cops or lock myself in my room, I slowly stood up and walked from my bedroom to the living room. It said the bedroom was basically in the living room. and saw my TV gone and my front door just absolutely smashed in. I ran out of my apartment to my car and called the cops. After the cops checked my house, we found out from my neighbors that they had heard someone knocking on my door. Since I was asleep and didn't hear the knocking, the robbers assumed the apartment was empty and broke in. What I thought was Cinco running up the canoe was actually robbers breaking down my door. That's like,
wow.
I didn't know they broke down doors. We're doing that now?
Well, maybe they did then because they could they knew they could kick the door in somehow.
Yeah.
But also it's funny because it's like, they must be a heavy sleeper and they were just like so far away that they're just like, oh, I know what that is. Just kept sleeping.
The apartment in Hollywood where we started the podcast, the front door was a closet door.
Really?
Yeah, it was like...
Oh, like hollow?
Hollow, thin, easily could have been kicked in.
Yeah. You made it.
I made it. The cops think that after they stole my TV, they went into my room, saw me sleeping, freaked out, and left.
Huh.
Thank God. I still don't know why they turned on my light, but I always wonder what would have happened if I didn't assume the sound of them breaking down the door was just my cat. If I had surprised them in the middle of the robbery, what would they have done? I'll thankfully never know, thanks to my loud as hell cat. Thanks, Cinco. Cinco still is around and still knows how to make a shit ton of noise in the middle of the night. Stay sexy and don't put a giant canoe on your wall, Kelly.
Sounds good, Kelly. I do love that idea, though, of like, I'm imagining a young person in an apartment where it's like, how am I going to be the standout?
Yeah, I still got to be cool.
And then it's like, it's actually going to cause you some problems.
Yeah, I found a canoe in the trash. I'm putting it in my house now.
I'm hanging it on the wall. Got to. I just got to. Okay. I'm not going to read you the subject line of this first one. Truly delightful. Dear MFM, humans and animals. Slightly long-winded, but you need the full picture, I think. And then in parentheses, says everyone who sends in a long email. Let me set the scene. It's August of 2023. My older daughter's at school and my younger daughter is at daycare. I've just arrived at the movie theater to take myself to a solo matinee viewing of Barbie. Barbie. What a time. Mm-hmm. My phone rings. It's daycare. I pick up the phone with trepidation, 30% because I'm worried something is wrong, and 70% because I'm worried they will tell me that I need to pick her up. It was the assistant director, which was unusual, who said the following. Hi, nothing urgent, but some of the kids found a dead bat outside and were playing with it, and your child was one of them. We've called animal control, and they will take the bat for testing. It's up to you if you want to take her to the ER for rabies shots or to wait until we get the test results back. What did I do? I took myself to Barbie. In 15 years, my daughter can write to you guys about her trash mom.
I love it.
When the movie got out, I went to daycare, grabbed my kiddo, and headed to the ER. When we arrived, we were already famous. Oh, you're part of that group, said the triage nurse, chuckling. We were brought back immediately, vitals taken, and then brought to an exam room. After a short period, a pediatric nurse comes in, all dulcet tones and warm demeanor, and asks my child, so did you touch a bat today? My kid, with her eyes wide, nope. Undeterred and clearly trained for the misguided self-preservation instincts of children without skipping a beat. What part of the bat did you touch? My kid, the wing. Don't put this child on the stand is the real lesson here. Nonetheless, even though the nurse said it was perfectly fine for us to wait for the test results, since we were there, if we would like to start the series, 5 shots over 4 visits spanning a 2-week period, we could. We got the shots. The kicker, the bat tested positive for rabies.
Shut up.
Given that rabies has a 100% fatality rate, I am so glad we did. The second time we went for the shot, they had a bat beanie baby waiting for her. That literally makes me want to cry so hard. And then in parentheses, it says, pediatric healthcare workers really are just the loveliest. Stay sexy and support legislation that will federally subsidize childcare workers because our world would collapse without them. L.
Oh my God.
There's a PS. It says, P.S. I feel it important to add that it might be easy to somehow lay the blame for what happened on my child's teachers. I absolutely do not. The outdoor area of the daycare is large, and when they realized what happened, they handled the situation to the letter. To say they are miracle workers and that we adore them is an understatement, hence my sign-off.
Aw.
I love it.
No, I would never blame them. My God. Your child's to blame.
Your dumb child and your child rearing.
Like, what if they then like ate something and hadn't washed their hands or like rubbed their eye or children are gross people.
I mean, they're all over the goddamn map. They make terrible goddamn decisions, but it's so true. It's like we live in a world where things like this happen. You cannot prevent everything. You can't watch them enough. You can't think it through enough.
Oh my God, I'm just remembering that when we were little, my cat brought home a bird that she had killed. And we were like, let's dissect it. And so we did.
Oh.
There was no, that's the end of that story.
Yeah, you're still here to tell it.
I am. Thank God.
The thing is, you've been covered with bird mites your entire life. Did you know that?
Explains so much. Like cats love me so much. They're like,
the cats are like, yeah, you have what I have.
She's part bird.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Okay, number 2. Oh my God, I almost said that's why the crows love me. And number 2 is everyone should be friends with at least one crow.
I mean, it's all happening.
It says, Hi.
Hi.
I often wonder how many Brits/Canadians send hometown emails to my favorite murder with a U in favorite. That's a great question. Alejandro, you might have a huge batch at myfavoritemurder@gmail with a U.
There's just a whole nother account.
There's just a person sitting there reading them and then throwing them away.
Yeah.
Delete. If you live in England or Canada, I didn't realize Canada spelled it with a U too.
Yeah, I didn't either.
If you live in England, change it to the dumb American way.
Yeah, there's no U in favorite.
And there's no I in my favorite murder.
It said someone should get that email address if they haven't already. Okay.
It's too late.
And then it says, Georgia, I heard you want to be friends with crows. I love it. Some of my best friends are crows. I'm a murderino.
Uh-huh.
I rescued a crow a few years ago when he had a bunch of shit tangled on his leg. I named him Russell Crowe because I heard a rustling noise and then saw this crow. Got it? Russell, not Russell. Russell. He knew I was helping him, and he just waited until my niece came out with a knife for me to cut him free. We became BFF after that, and he would bring me presents. Then the next summer, he brought me a friend who was sick. The friend crow didn't make it, but because Russell brought him to me, I was able to keep him comfortable until he passed. I reached out to local wildlife groups, but I couldn't get a hold of anyone before my new buddy passed. I named him Brandon Lee because obviously. Rest in peace, sweet bird friend. My last note on crows is a story my dad told me that happened last summer. A friend of his was on his porch and he saw a mess of crows flying above a marshy area, making an absolute racket. He decided to go look, assuming there might be a dead animal or something. It turns out another man was walking through the trails in the woods. It says, I'm from Newfoundland. No one stays out of the woods because that's basically all we have. It was a boggy area, and the man managed to fall into the bog and got stuck. The more he struggled, the worse he got stuck. This guy always brought peanuts for the crows on his walks, so when the crows saw he was in trouble, they surrounded him and made a big fuss, causing my dad's buddy to go check out the scene.
Holy shit.
He was able to free the man, and he was no worse for wear. In conclusion, sometimes we all need a little murder to get us through life. Love you both so much. Your niece, Karen Silver. I love that.
Your niece. Oh, that was amazing. I thought it was just going to be I set out corn nuts.
Yeah.
They bring me shiny pieces of aluminum. That was like crows save a man's life.
Totally.
Love it.
So good. Love it.
What's that line? Everybody needs a little murder?
In conclusion, sometimes we all just need a little murder to get us through life.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I love
Beautifully done. Okay. Similar. This is a similar email.
it. Okay.
I'm not going to read you the subject line. Hello to all the MFM crew. Love everything and everyone. Anyway, I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, and my dad's entire family insisted that they had an encounter with Bigfoot when they were in their late teens, early 20s. My poor grandmother had 5 boys, so you can imagine she got them out of the house as often as possible. They were all very outdoorsy, hunters, fishermen, hikers, campers, etc. I won't go into the full story of their encounter, but essentially they got stuck on a hiking trail near Mount St. Helens in Washington state late in the evening and decided to pitch their tents. Overnight, they swear they heard and smelled a group of Bigfoots, and then in parentheses it says big feets, at some point in the night. In the morning, there were footprints, but otherwise no signs of what had spooked them. Moving on to when I was a teenager in the late 90s, and my uncle, who previously worked in the Air Force and helped design stealth bomber type planes, announces to the family at a gathering that he has, all caps, quit his job to hunt Bigfoot full time.
What?
Y'all, I cannot express the shock and confusion we all felt. He's the oldest and his siblings were fully supportive, but I swear I could see the fire in his wife's and my grandmother's eyes.
Holy shit.
Can you imagine?
What is that? That's not a career change. That's like...
That's you're restarting a new career after retiring from the Air Force.
Exactly. That's retirement.
But still, can it be considered a career if no one is paying you?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not a career change.
Oh, that was your point. Well, I thought I'd restate it.
Thank you.
It's basically saying I would rather be always out in the forest all the time.
Essentially.
Yeah. Okay, fast forward. Again, maybe a year or two, and this dude shows up with what he claims is a full body cast of a Bigfoot. He brought it to a family get-together, I think Father's Day, but who knows? All I know is the entire family was there, all 5 brothers, both parents, all the wives and children running around. He put the cast in the backyard of my grandmother's house, so proud of his accomplishment and telling everyone he had a museum who was going to be buying it from him. I took a look, and to me, it was a big, indiscernible piece of plaster. He swore that you could see the leg joints and the abdomen, with the upper body reaching out to grab a piece of fruit from a nearby tree. Please tell me what fruit this would have been in the Pacific Northwest. I literally, when I read this, I was thinking about it, where I'm like, apple tree? But that's in the forest.
No, I don't know.
I truly wish I had a picture of that, but I don't. I do, however, have a picture of a footprint he cast that is now in the Cryptozoology Museum in Portland, Maine. He's apparently one of the top 20 Bigfoot hunters worldwide.
Oh, wow.
Is this good, you ask? I have no idea. How many Bigfoot hunters could there possibly be? Obviously, to this day, I still use this weird piece of family history when I don't know what else to talk about to strangers who seem uninterested in crime and murder. Stay sexy and don't quit your government job to hunt Bigfoot.
That's like fun, though. That's like adventurous.
That's what my old boss used to call bringing color to the party.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you don't want everybody at the party to be smart. You don't want everybody at the party to be a partier.
Mm-hmm. You got to have a Bigfoot hunter.
You got to have weirdos that add.
Throw something in there. Yeah.
Something that somebody else that you know well would be like, have you ever talked to that guy's a Bigfoot hunter?
Yeah.
Like, truly.
And then like nobody knows who it's going to be at the party. And like you have to talk to people to find out which guy is the like outlier.
The old retired Air Force guy has a secret. You got to find out what it is. Grilling.
I love it.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. The right piece of furniture can completely change your room.
And your life. It's amazing what one good couch can do for morale.
And that's why there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time. There's no filler. Every item is chosen for its craftsmanship, design, and lasting value.
And with Article's 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence, knowing that if you're not completely in love with your new furniture, you can easily return it.
I recently needed to replace my old outdoor dining room table and chairs, so of course I went straight to Article. They have the Sarik outdoor dining set. I got it in khaki green. It's such a cute, like minty green. It looks so good in my backyard. I can't wait to have alfresco dinners all summer. You know, we can carve pumpkins on it in fall. It's so beautiful. Article knocked it out of the park once again.
Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye. Summer's for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
If you need an oil change, make the smart stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you hit the highway.
Their trained techs can help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
That means they're checking important things before you're halfway to your aunt's house with no cell service.
And these aren't just any techs. Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
The best part, you can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
So before your next long summer ride, pull into Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Okay, my last one's called Bartender Lore. Hello, ladies. You asked for bartender stories, and I am here to deliver. For time's sake, I'll skip the pleasantries, but please know I would literally die for you.
One of the greatest pleasantries I've ever heard.
Truly. So for a few years, I lived/bartended in a small town in North Dakota called Grand Forks. Not only is it a college town, but it's also the third drunkest state in the country.
Shit.
9 months out of the year are spent freezing our asses off with not much else to do, so you can imagine the lore this bar has gifted me.
A bar in North Dakota. Like just...
In a college town in North Dakota.
Yeah, amazing.
That's a good one. My favorite story takes place about a week before graduation. I mention this because around graduation, college kids and their parents get particularly belligerent. And also because it's during construction season. On this particular night, after finally clearing out the previously shoulder-to-shoulder bar, everyone was waiting for their Ubers beside the torn-up road outside the bar, which was littered with forklifts and shit. And it says, IDK, I'm gay. I don't know what. Forklifts and shit. Suddenly, we noticed the abrupt change in the temperature in the crowd of kids outside. Due to the shouting and cheering, we assumed there was a fight, which would unfortunately still be our problem as they were still on the bar's property. We all rushed to the window to see what was going on. To my astonishment, a drunk frat boy, we'll call him Chad, had let himself inside an excavator just outside our building. Remember, this is a small town, so of course the keys were still in the ignition. Before anyone could react, Chad was having the time of his life, spinning in circles, trying to scoop piles of dirt, and overall just being an asshole, all while being dangerously close to our building and to the cluster of inebriated children outside. Chaos ensued as we scrambled to dethrone the drunk idiot. Luckily, his reign of terror didn't last long as there was a cop nearby who intervened before he could do any damage. No one got hurt. Chad got to visit the local drunk tank, and we all went home with a good story. I've since moved on to become a flight attendant, where the people are just as crazy, but I miss bartending. There was truly never a dull moment, and to speak to your question about regulars, I miss them too.
Oh.
Thanks for all you do. Stay sexy, and maybe check for cops before committing grand larceny. Gabby.
For real, Gabby. That's such a college thing where it's like, look, I've had 14 Coors Lights. I'm going to drive this excavator and I don't give a fuck who has anything to say about it.
And in like the next 5 to 10 years, I'm going to be someone's dad too.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to be responsible for someone's life.
And maybe work at City Hall. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see how it goes. The subject line of this email is near-death experience with hot dog story.
Great.
Hi, besties. This story is sort of long, so let's get into it. The scene, Easter weekend 2008. I'm a senior in high school and my dad's family is getting together at a Christian retreat center. We spent the weekend playing board games, hanging out around a campfire, and of course, hunting for Easter eggs. After Easter Sunday Mass, my slightly older cousin, let's call her Lisa, asked if I wanted to drive around in a golf cart to explore spaces we hadn't yet checked out. I said sure, and grabbed a hot dog to snack on during the ride. We get into the golf cart and drive down a long paved path that meets the parking lot at the end. As we get closer to the parking lot, Lisa spots a truck entering the parking lot from the right and decides she wants to race the truck. I get no say in this. I'm just the passenger. She guns it. I grip my seatbeltless seat with one hand while holding on to my half-eaten hot dog in the other and hope for the best. We get to the parking lot, and without acknowledging that brakes exist or ever should be used, Lisa cranks the steering wheel to the left, and I go flying. I land on some concrete and roll over into a big patch of grass. Where my hot dog went, I will never know. With my eyes glued shut, trying to figure out if I've died or not, I start to hear voices crowd around me asking if I'm okay. I mutter something like, I'm okay, and slowly open my eyes to find out that I was surrounded by nuns in full habit.
You're dead.
In parentheses, it says, Karen knows what I'm talking about. It's so rare when they wear the habit. That's
I don't think I've ever seen one in real life before, honestly.
no, just Sister Act, right?
Yeah, for sure.
My Catholic school days did not prepare me to think angels look like nuns, but in that moment, I fully did. Luckily, my parents and a bunch of other family members rushed over, and I realized that I actually was still alive. Somehow, all I ended up with was a dirty and torn t-shirt. I guess I'm sturdy like that. Thank you for a great podcast and the great advice to go to therapy. It really does help. Stay sexy and hold on to your hot dogs, Rebecca.
Hold on to your hot dog.
It's a pretty good story, but the sign off really put it over the line for me.
Can you imagine? Of course, a teenager is like unscathed, flying out of a fucking golf cart.
Yep.
You know, and I can sneeze too hard and fuck my back up at 40.
Dude, I just slipped on the stairs and I thought I was going to, I was like, I might die. But then I just kind of froze and waited to see if like I'd pulled anything. And it seems like I'm fine.
You're good? Oh, thank God.
Oh my God.
Scary. Send us your near misses or something like that.
Yeah. Anything really.
Yeah.
Truly, if you have a good, funny hot dog story, that will usually go right to the top of the pile.
It's true. myfavoriteMurder@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for listening.
We care about you deeply. Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
Welcome to the 12th season of Tenfold More Wicked. This time, we investigate a series of compelling mysteries from the city of Fall River, Massachusetts, where the problem started generations before Lizzie Borden's murders made her a household name. I'm Kate Winkler-Dawson. Join us as we investigate the misfortunes that have befallen this infamous town for more than 150 years. We talk about the citizens.
They were married. They had 2 children, one of whom died early. Both grandparents died. Her son died. 6 aunts and uncles died. Her mother died and her father died. This is in a 10-year period. This is all in Fall River.
The Great Fire of 1843.
Once that small pile of wood shavings is ignited, within 5 minutes, it reaches nearby buildings and it is towering 50 feet up into the sky.
And the tragic life and death of Eliza Borden, Lizzie's great aunt.
And she heard the groans of a rapidly dying Mrs. Borden, Eliza, and didn't want to go in and fetch the authorities.
We take a look at the influential bloodline that occupied this region for centuries.
It's a very interesting family. The founder of Cornell University is in that line, too. All these families are all interconnected.
And I question whether Fall River's complicated past has made it truly cursed, or if it's all just a terrible coincidence. Titled A Blessing and a Curse, Season 12 of Tenfold More Wicked premieres May 13th on Exactly Right. New episodes out every Monday. Listen and follow Tenfold More Wicked on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Alejandra Keck.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at myfavoritemurder and on Twitter at myfavemurder. Goodbye.
Calling all amateur detectives and podcast obsessives.
Virgin Voyage's second true crime voyage sets sail March 20th, 2027 for a 5-night escape to Grand Turk and the Beach Club at Bimini.
As part of the On Air at Sea collection, this immersive sailing brings together fan favorite podcasts, including Disgraceland, Buried Bones, and Wisecrack, for live recordings, behind-the-scenes access, exclusive meet and greets, and crime-themed programming that you won't find anywhere else.
All aboard our award-winning, kid-free ships.
Head over to virginvoyages.com/truecrime to secure your spot.
Goodbye.
Whether it's help with hormone therapy, weight management, or sexual health, every woman should have access to affordable prescription medication and personalized care that understands the whole woman. Join me, Dr. Doug Lucas, clinical lead of hormone optimization and longevity at LifeMD, along with other leading experts on the podcast Here's Something Good on women's health and longevity. To learn more, go to lifemd.com/iHeart.
Skincare means Sephora. Makeup, same. They've got the products, expertise, and the brands that fit your lifestyle. But when I talk about hair care, do you make the same connection? Well, you should. Sephora is just as trusted for hair, whether you're looking to repair, strengthen, hydrate, or add shine. You'll find brands like Kerastase, K18, and Gisou. Plus, the guidance to help you choose what's right for your hair. And with free shipping and same-day delivery, great hair care is easier than ever. Shop hair at Sephora today.